Hey there, this is Greg Archer, and we are here at the first ever GTV, Good Times Television. It is going to be a great show tonight. This is our first show, our premiere show. We have great guests. Danny Keith from Grind Out Hunger is in the house, and Chris Rene. Chris Rene, superstar, amazing singer, local boy, done good. He's here too. So, amazing show, huge audience. We want to get everyone in. So let's see. Let's just turn up the lights and see if anyone has anything to say. My bad. I'll be right back. Well, certainly I overshot, Kim. I mean, I thought that there would be more people here for the first ever Good Times television show. I mean, am I wrong here? I don't know.
No, I get it. A live audience would be great, but I guess we should probably invite people. If
you didn't do that, no.
I thought you were doing that.
Oh, well.
Do we have people that can do that?
Not yet. I think
we
need ratings first. So,
okay.
Well, for those of you who are tuning in for the first time ever, this is Good Times TV. So this is GTV. This is my lovely co-host, Kim Luke. Insatiable.
And of course, you all know Greg Archer.
That is me, yes. And so this show is going to reflect the times, the culture, the people, the community of Santa Cruz. It's an extension of Good Times, the publication, which has been around since 1975, founded by Jay Shore. And we wanted to take just take it up to the next level. So we're doing this. We get to do this in front of, cameras and such, Kim, which is exciting, right?
It's really exciting, and it's kind of marking something new for me too. We talked about how we were approach the show and really how we're doing this, and I wanted to let you know that after really years of being useful, I'm a pretty useful person. I mean, I've been very, very productive and useful. I've decided that starting with this TV show, I'm going to be ornamental.
Ornamental?
Yes. So you can expect a lot of this.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
And a lot of, like this.
Oh, so no hanging from trees or anything
No.
Not that type of ornamental.
No, ornamental like arm candy.
Got it. Well, you are delicious arm candy.
Oh, thank you.
I mean that.
Well, it's new. It's new for me, but I think this might be the right forum for it.
Yeah. Well, I think we're going to have a good time. Right?
Thank you.
So, there are a few things I do want to get out of the way. Not get out of the way, but we have a huge show for you. Chris Rene is going to be here tonight.
I know,
yes. And Danny Keith from Grind Out Hunger. They're both doing great things to combat hunger locally, so we're excited about that. But, there are some great cover stories we have coming up. In the end of December, we have an If We Had Our Way issue, which talks a lot about, just good suggestions for the community, how to make Santa Cruz County a better place.
Nice.
Sounds kind of cool,
That
right?
sounds really cool.
Yeah. And then there's the Happiness Project.
No way. Get out.
Yeah, I know. I mean, the alternative is not so fun, but yeah. Right?
No.
So there's that, and the wedding issue's coming up. So, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on in January. So.
Nice.
But it's good to be here. It's good to be here with you. It's always fun to do stuff with you.
It's really fun to do stuff together, and we might not have that much time to do stuff together left because,
because we have,
because the big day is coming up.
Big show. That's right.
I know.
We are filming the day before the end of the Mayan calendar.
Right.
So if you're watching this on the Sunday after, thanks. You survived. Good for you. But, Kim, we probably should talk about some of the best things. Should this thing happen, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
We should talk about some of the best things in the world.
Like the best of?
The best of.
Best of the world?
The world thus far.
Okay.
So on the top of my list, air.
Well played.
I think, it's good.
Well played,
It's
okay.
good. Second, water, the H2O.
I like where you're headed.
Yeah.
You know what number one on mine would be? The printing press. Yeah, I love to read. I love to write. I mean, you know.
Should have thought of that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Printing press. That was a
newspaper guy. Didn't think of that.
I know. Let's see.
My bad.
Oh, number 2
Yes.
from me would be the road movies with Bob Hope and Bing Crosby.
Nice.
Yeah, starting with The Road to Singapore, because really, they really started skewering their own industry and breaking that fourth wall. And yeah, I don't think I could be here if it wasn't for the road movies.
I think we should.
The Road to GTV.
I think we should do road movies. I think that would be really great.
I wonder what Dorothy Lamour is doing.
I don't know. You know, we didn't talk about sex, but we don't have to. I mean, this is a PG show, right?
I like sandwiches.
Yeah, sandwiches. All right. Well,
You just take that as you will.
yeah, okay. Well, now I'm going to have to go home and think about it. You know, if we come back, you know, the big if, we come back to another show, if we're still here, we'll have to kind of maybe revamp the list. I don't know.
Okay. Well,
but, you know, Kim, I know you're having, you know, you're probably having a moment. Yeah, this is going to be.
I feel a moment coming on.
You're going to have these moments a lot
yeah.
on this show, I think.
I am.
Yeah, and can you tell us about the moment
The
that
moment,
you're going to have?
The moment I'm having is kind of arty, kind of entertaining, and it's kind of an arts and entertainment moment, kind of my A&E moment. And I've kind of perused what's available to me out there to see what's going on, and here's what I recommend. And everyone knows I'm at all the fun stuff. So you ready?
Please.
Les Mis, the movie, Les Miserables. It's opening on Christmas Day at the Del Mar Theater. It got a standing ovation at its opening in New York. A movie got a standing ovation. Can you believe that?
A movie.
A movie.
Wow.
Hugh Jackman is in it, singing. Anne Hathaway is in it, singing. Sacha Baron Cohen is in it, singing.
Sacha Baron Cohen.
Sacha Baron, isn't that what I said? Yeah.
Yeah,
and it's even got, you know, the history, like from the Europe and stuff, and
From the Europe.
That's what Eddie Izzard told me.
Thank God.
As if Hugh Jackman wasn't enough, it's got history.
Yeah.
Then on New Year's Eve, everyone needs to go to Moe's Alley to see the Brothers Comatose. They're really, really good.
Nice.
They're really good. They're like a string band, but totally full of street cred, which is my phrase for the night, I think. They have awesome facial hair. They have a lot of talent, and you maybe heard that song, Trippin' on Down the Mountain? Tripping on down the mountain.
Well, now I have.
Now
yes.
you have, yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
And they're really
That's
this great marriage of kind of like Split Lip Rayfield and The Devil Makes Three. And if you don't know who those people are, you need to get out of your house. The Fungus Fair is back at the Loudon Nelson Center, January 11th through the 13th. There will be fungi experts discussing how not to die while eating mushrooms.
God, that's good.
One of the things they're going to cover, I'm sure.
That's
and
good.
there's going to be culinary experts covering delicious recipes, and there's even hands-on activities for the kids, because kids love hands-on activities with mushrooms, right? A fungus exploration center, which is now how I'm going to refer to my bathroom.
Nice, nice. Wow.
And there's going to be restaurants in town doing mushroom dishes in January too, so that's kind of a cool thing. And then here's something I'm super really for real excited about. January 12th through 13th, Z Frank is taking over the MA.
No.
Z.E. Frank is taking over the Museum of Art and History for 4 days, and you have to trust me, go check this out. Check out Z Frank online. He's amazing. He's like the Alton Brown of interactive group sourced art.
Nice.
But not in an Alton Brown way, in a cool way.
Yeah, because you know Alton has that.
Yeah, he's like without that. And right now, through January 26th at the R. Blitzer Gallery, there's a Futzy Nutzel retrospective, and they've got over 100 of his pieces. So I just want you all to say with me, because it's really fun to say, Futzy Nutzel, R. Blitzer, Futzy Nutzel, R. Blitzer, Futzy Nutzel, R. Blitzer. Wow, yeah, that's my moment.
Wow, that was a moment. That was a good moment. That was a really good moment. Well, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so that was good. That was good for me too. Before we go on, before we have, the season of giving is upon us, and I boldly ventured out into Santa Cruz, and I asked people some of the best gift ideas that they can have. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. And when we come back, maybe we can find out a little bit more about what you might be buying or, throughout the year. But we're gonna take a look at some gift buying through December and January, because you can buy gifts after Christmas too. So take a look. Being editor of Good Times, the biggest print publication in Santa Cruz County. come on. I mean, that's kind of hard stuff. Holiday decorations are important for this very reason. They brighten up the spirit of the souls that need brightening. And in fact, you just caught me. I'm about to go out on the street and ask a bunch of people what they think about the gifts this year and go into some local merchants because they have some things to say to me. You know, they're so funny. They're so funny after all these years. No more scandal. So who are you in the Rene family tree?
I am a fourth generation Rene. My great grandfather started it.
Okay. So what would you say is a really cool gift item?
We have so many sweets. I mean, we have sweets on top of sweets. I mean, we do baskets. We do, you name it, pretty much. I mean, we'll do it. If people want it, we'll make it happen for them.
How's your dental plan?
I don't know.
Why is your silver super, and where can I buy some gold?
We have
Just kidding. It's holiday time, and you have thousands of things in this great portal. So what can you tell us about some cool gift items that people might want to check out?
we have over 20,000 rings, let alone, and that starts anywhere from $5 and up. We have anywhere from mood rings to silver rings to stainless steel, so it's in everyone's budget.
Sounds good to me. On the budget. All right, we are here with Kat at Bookshop Santa Cruz. And Kat, usually people like to buy books for people during the holiday season, right?
Absolutely.
You picked out a few books that are on your list this year. So what are they?
First is Arcadia by Lauren Groff. This book is the one to give somebody who is a poet or a writer, somebody who just soaks up beautiful prose.
What else you got?
Sweet Tooth by Ian McEwan, which is
Sweet Tooth.
the newest book by Ian McEwan, just came out about a week ago, and it's about spies and writers and how all writers are spies and all spies are writers.
I find that to be very true. Great. All right, and then
This one's I haven't read this one myself. I've heard amazing things about it. You've read it. My coworkers read it.
Dr. Tatiana's Sex Advice to All Creation.
So it's like a sex advice book, but from the perspective of animals, particularly insects, I believe. Yeah.
Insects.
Insects, yes. Yes.
I mean, I could extrapolate and kind of, but the end result doesn't seem very becoming, at least for your partner, would it?
Well, especially if you are a European praying mantis and you enjoy biting the heads off of your lovers.
That's never been fun.
No.
So I'm here with Kylie at Camouflage. You picked out 3 things that you wanted to show us. So
this is our signature camouflage candle. It's actually a massage candle. It's awesome.
it massages you?
It's
What's this? What's going on here? Risque.
We have a lot of bralette sets right now. I feel like those would be great gift ideas just because they're not specific, like with the cup size.
All right, and then so what else? What else do we got here?
The last thing that we have are going to be our furry handcuffs. Naughty.
Ouch. Well, very playful, very affordable. All right, so these are good gifts. This is good stocking stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
We are here with Kelly at the Homeless Garden Project Holiday Store. Kelly, thanks for your time. So what do you have here? You have a wreath that you want to show us.
These are one of our dried flower wreaths, and each one of these wreaths throughout our entire store is made by the men and women in our job training programs. All of these wreaths were made by dried flowers that we grew out at the farm. We have been around for 22 years, and we're a job training and transitional employment program for homeless men and women. So we're able to hire about 15 people at a time, and during that, their 2 years in our program, they learn a variety of agricultural skills, job skills, and during the winter months when it's usually raining, we don't have a lot of work to do out at the farm, we go into workshop mode, and we make a variety of all these different products, from dried flower wreaths to teas to baking mixes, salves, herb-infused oils, and vinegars.
If there's one great thing about being involved in Homeless Garden Project, what would you say that is?
It brings together our community. Last year alone, since January, we've already worked with over 1,300 people throughout Santa Cruz. So a lot of people come out and get involved in our volunteer-run store, as well as out at the farm and in our kitchen and through our events.
Thank you so much for what you do. That is actually a great gift. So you heard it here. Those are your holiday gift options. Thank you so much. Happy holidays. Well, you know, Kim, you don't just have to buy gifts during December. So that, you know, what we just did is actually good through January too. So you can buy gifts during, you know, that month.
So someone could buy a present in January for my February birthday.
Absolutely, absolutely. And, you know, I thought ahead and look what I brought you. Chris Rene and Danny Keith.
Oh my God, it's just what I wanted.
It's a lot of testosterone, and I just thought, you know, just toss it into the mix, you know. For those of you that may not already know, he's been generating buzz for launching Grind Out Hunger to combat hunger locally. That's Danny Keith. We'll talk to him in a minute. And Chris Rene, who has done wonders on the X Factor, Local Boy Done Good, came out with the CD earlier this year, I'm Right Here. We're going to talk to him. So Danny and Chris, welcome. So glad to have you on the First GTV.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So Danny, this year you did something monumental. You launched Grind Out Hunger. And can you tell us a little bit about that and why you wanted to do that?
Well, you know, this was the year that I decided that everybody in Santa Cruz County would know that kids were going hungry. And in Grind Out Hunger, we use action sports, surfing, skating, snowboarding, and music to drive awareness and have kids helping kids. And most recently, we just opened a facility on 41st Avenue. We've got an indoor skate park where kids can come skateboard and they can donate and, you know, really just get involved with feeding kids. So it's a nice, passionate way to help out the community.
Yeah, and you also do work for Second Harvest Food Bank.
Correct. That's my full-time job. I'm the Chief Development Officer over at the Second Harvest Food Bank.
So now, this particular project was very important to you, obviously for personal reasons, if I'm not mistaken, because you wanted to combat hunger for many years now, and you launched Grind Out Hunger several years ago. So why was it important for you to do that?
Well, you know, most people don't choose to go hungry, but specifically kids are a victim of circumstance. They're not necessarily a choice. Like they don't choose which family they get born into. They don't choose to be in poverty. They don't choose to go without meals. So I just felt like after, you know, doing business in Santa Cruz County for a number of years, that I could help them, you know, with that circumstance and make sure that they didn't go hungry.
It's great, and it's going well so far.
It's going phenomenal. Yeah. I mean, we have a ton of hunger fighters on board, surfers, skaters, snowboarders, musicians like Chris Rene, and we're just getting the word out, making sure that people know that kids shouldn't be going hungry.
Yeah, it's great. It's great work. So, Chris, you're involved with Grind Out Hunger as well. So, why did you want to get involved?
Well, first I heard about Grind Out Hunger through a friend of mine, and he's like, check out this cause. I mean, basically I kind of was just introduced from a friend, and I saw what they were doing over there, and seeing them give back to the kids at Santa Cruz County was like, that's what's up. This is our place. This is where we're from. And I mean, I grew up with my mom. She raised me, and we didn't have much money. You know what I mean? And so it's like places like this can help people out that are in need. And it's like, when we were younger, we got food from churches and stuff. So this is basically for everyone that's, you know, that needs it. And so I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say.
I like that. I think that's really good.
It's an awesome cause. You know what I'm saying?
I got it. That's a great. Boom. By the way, Kim, look what I got. I got like the,
You're really street.
You're low now.
You're really so much more street.
Followed with the whole Chris vibe. Yeah. So, Danny, can you tell us a little bit about how many people go hungry here in Santa Cruz County?
No, unfortunately, Greg, there's about 55,000 people a month that are going hungry in Santa Cruz County, with over just between 18 and 20,000 of those being kids every month. And so, like to what Chris was saying too, I grew up in a household that didn't always have enough food sometimes, or the food that we got was maybe not as healthy as it should have been. And so the food bank, Second Harvest Food Bank is really dedicated to feeding people healthy, nutritious food. And what Grind Out Hunger does is it just really finds a way to get a demographic of people involved that had never really been asked to help before. And so the big difference is that we're just asking kids to help, and then hunger fighters like Chris and other ones are coming forward and saying, hey, we want to support this cause, and it's kind of taken off, and we're looking to actually go national. I mean, we're our own 501c3, and we want to work with other hunger relief organizations outside of Santa Cruz County. So that's our goal for 2013.
That's great.
I was recently out at the warehouse talking to Willie, and I got to see all the food that's out there in the warehouse. It's amazing how much fresh fruit and vegetables are out there, which I think is really different from a lot of places in our country that are providing food for people in need.
Yeah, sorry.
Stop that interrupting.
I have a hard time with that. Just to that note, we actually won the Healthiest Food Bank for the second year in a row.
Nice.
We distribute between 7 and 8 million pounds of food a year, and with over 50% of that being fresh fruit and produce. So if we're the last line of defense for these people, we're the emergency food assistance, then we feel like we should be giving them the most healthy food that we can possibly be doing.
This is so much cooler than when I was a kid and we were sending money to like pagan babies in Bangladesh or something. It's like that was not cool or sexy at all. Really? I guess it doesn't have to be, but it was like, wasn't that fun? This is a lot more fun.
Well, I'm glad we can help out with that.
Sorry, you babies in Bangladesh, if you're still hungry.
Sorry.
Yeah. Well, so if people wanted to contribute, what would they need to do?
Well, for example, if you would like to support Chris Rene's campaign, it's grindouthunger.org/Chris Rene.
Okay.
Or just go to grindouhunger.org and check out all the hunger fighters that we work with. We work with quite a few of them. Santa Cruz Warriors are hunger fighters. And we're just, we're kind of on a mission nonstop to get as many people involved as we possibly can and give them the tools that they need in order to help us, combat childhood hunger. I would love to just be the first county in the nation that doesn't allow kids to go hungry.
Yeah. Well, you're fierce. I mean, you're always out there doing something, which it's amazing. It's amazing. So, Chris.
Yeah.
So, let's talk about you a little bit here. This is your present.
Oh, hold on. I actually got some for you. You can take me home with that right there.
Oh my gosh, you know what? That's really funny because I have presents for you.
No.
I do, because I found out that your birthday is on Christmas Day, which you have to admit kind of sucks, right? Growing up, it's like, here's one present.
Everyone says it sucks. I love it.
But you know what? Look, this is clearly one birthday present and one Christmas present. Oh, because I want you to feel like you're getting what you need, and you can open them whenever you want. It's
Can
something
I open
that
them
you can.
here?
You can.
Oh, look at this.
You can totally open them here.
Totally open them here.
I'll ask you a few questions while you open them. Okay. But I think
Don't
you should.
save the
No, I'm
rest.
going to open them later.
Really? Well, they're G-rated, I think.
It
Maybe.
is, yeah.
Are they?
Absolutely.
They're kind of G-rated.
I'm a mother of three.
No,
What do you think I'm doing here?
I mean, and they're colorful, and I think this
Oh
is
my
gonna be
gosh, I've always wanted this.
a manila
envelope.
Oh, look
I
at
know.
that.
It's
This
like,
so rad.
it's like you can work in an office now.
That's so nice.
You're awesome.
I know.
It's in there.
Something in it?
There is something in there.
It's red wrapping paper.
That's so cool. It's tight.
There we
I'm
go.
going to do something with that.
Oh, look at that.
This is half.
This is half?
This is half.
Let's show the people in the world that are watching.
You got half of it right
That's
here.
half.
The
yeah.
11 people. No.
That's my present.
Our 11s of viewers.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
here we go.
That's half.
So maybe this one will have the other half, possibly.
Well, let's see.
Oh, sorry.
You spoil
Is it?
everything.
Sorry.
Do you think I think I'm in the other half.
You think?
I think.
You
Just
keep
because-
thinking that. Let me know how that works out for you.
Because it's another manila
Got ice
envelope.
cream all over it. Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
It's okay.
Yeah, I almost licked that off your hand. I did.
Wow.
That might be after the show when things get PG-13.
On yellow.
By the
No,
way,
because
everyone.
it's birthday. It's not Christmas at all. It's his birthday.
Oh my God.
No, it's a puzzle.
What do we got? We have this,
Oh, how sweet.
and we have. Oh wow.
And this is to remember what a great time we had that time. Remember when we were singing together at that time? Remember?
That's amazing.
Wow, and then here's the proof.
I mean, look at how happy we are.
I think this is going to be.
Do you see how
a
happy we
great
are together?
New
Do you get
thing.
this? Are you getting this?
In the
I'm
world.
not getting. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah.
And look at the back. This is not
You're
product
someone.
placement or anything.
Oh, my.
But it's healthy food, right?
True.
That's so rad.
Wow.
Thank
I
you.
swear to God,
That's
I am
awesome.
not a crafter,
So rad.
as you can clearly see.
This is awesome though. Thank you.
It works.
I know, like when you
You
have
guys fit.
grandchildren, they're going to go through what you've left them, and they're going to be like, "Wow, this is from
Yeah.
Grandpa Chris. This must have been a lot from him."
Oh my God.
Oh my God, that's awesome. Well, I forgive you, Kim.
No,
I
I
thought
want the
I'd be the
envelope.
missing link, but that's okay. Save the envelopes. So, Chris, you come from a long. Leave. come from a long lineage of people who are in music. Your grandfather, your father, your sister, Gina.
Yep.
She did work in Mean Girls and Step Up, and
Yep.
and your grandfather was
Rock
composer.
and Robin.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So, why do you love music? Why do you love to sing?
Man, first of all, it's the best feeling in the world to get up, play music, and sing. I mean, since I was 12, I don't know, I've been inspired. I'm like, man, I want to get a guitar, I want to rock out, and then it just started, man. It's just natural.
Nice. And you're going to sing something for us today.
Oh, yeah. Got
All
something
right.
special for you.
All right, good.
Yeah.
All right, so you heard that, everybody. Chris Rene is going to sing us a song, so hang tight. This is going to be awesome. Chris, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Like this.
that's not a bad
All right.
Yeah, what's up? Thanks, Greg Archer, for having me on GTV. I'm Chris Rene. Love life. I got a song I'm going to sing for you right now. Here we go. It's called We're Still Here. So tell me what you're going through. Sit back, kick back when I roll with you. 'Cause don't too many people know how special life is. So I might just show you some things in this world that we can't afford. Those hard times, yeah, that was my world. Everybody's gonna ride the night. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, wrong or right. Yeah, and if you're not shy, show your true colors. Doesn't matter if you're high, and doesn't matter if you had a bad night. Let's take a trip in and out of time, 'cause it's one love, one life. If we can live it together, then we can be alright. Everyone's gonna be alright, yeah, And so we have no fear, even though he's gone, she's gone, and they're gone. But we're still here. Everyone's gonna be alright, yeah, And so we have no fear, even though he's gone, she's gone, and they're gone. But we're still here. How many times have you seen them close to you? Or would they turn into a ghost to you and disappear to the dark side? I see the black in your eyes like a shark's eye. I gotta let you know that you ain't alone. A young mother cries 'cause her son died on the block. Yeah, that's the kind of pain that would never stop. Yet we stay strong as an ox, and when life falls apart like a cardboard box, good men like Gato, rest in peace. Yeah, I know you up in heaven hanging with the Z's. Please, Lord, heal the world one day at a time, and let us find who we need to be. Let us find who we need to be. Oh yeah, everyone's gonna be alright, yeah, And so we have no fear, even though he's gone, she's gone, they're gone. But we're still here. Everyone's gonna be alright, yeah, And so we have no fear, even though he's gone, she's gone, and they're gone. But we're still here.
All right. Thank you, Chris Rene. Thank you so much. All right. Stay tuned. GTV will be back next time. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Chris Rene. Thank you, Danny Keith. Thank you, the amazing Kim Luke. Come back. We'll see you soon.
Peace.
Good job.
Thank you.